Now, I know in the previous video we talked about how the pen tool was really difficult to use. Once you start getting into the curves, clicking and getting your straight lines is really simple. Now notice, remember before on the other videos I said always get rid of your fill, and this is the reason why. As I'm doing this, it looks pretty good, everything's working fine, but once I cross over, notice what happens is it just draws that line, as we talked about in other videos. It draws the line from the first to the second to the last one that I did, and then something strange happens here. All right, so what I always do is I always go back to here, get rid of the fill. All right, but in this situation, I'm going to delete that line, hit delete, and hit it again, it'll go away completely. Now I'm going to talk about how to use the pen tool, but now to create your curves. And this is where it gets complicated, so I'm going to do a couple of videos to show you. So the first thing I do is I'm going to create my straight lines. So I click, click, I'm establishing my straight lines. Notice, I hope you can hear it, I'm going to click, 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 click. These are straight lines. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get a curved line. I click, and then I come over here, and I want this to be a curve here. So I click and hold. I get my straight line, but I move my arrow where I want it to go. So I want to create a curved line over here. Notice I have that curved line. Now, to create another line here, I can't go and just start clicking. I have to go back to reestablish this is my anchor point. I click on that. When I click, I get another straight line. When I get that straight line, I can curve it. I go back to the previous anchor point, click on it, click anywhere I want to, get my straight line, and then I can turn it this way. Go back to the previous anchor point, click on it, click anywhere else, I get my straight line, curve it, previous anchor point, click, go back over here, click, I get a straight line, curve, previous anchor point, I'm going to finish it off with a straight line. And that's how you create your curves.